Alright, one down, two to go. Probably not another one up here. Probably more of a one per zone kind of thing. You could raise an interesting conversation here about what constitutes core gameplay versus what constitutes padding. They're doing this emotional journey and series of locations and all that, but also you very much do yeah, I saw that. Like, while you have the story and the locations and maybe boss fights, there is a maybe an interesting conversation to be had about how, like, this is in some way kind of like a series of mini games. You have the combat sections, then you have these perspective sections, then you have the fire sequences. I wonder if each zone will have its own list of sections, or if these are the ones you do the whole game. I imagine combat is going to be a staple. Is it out there? Out here or back in there? We can unbar this. I probably should in case everything gets lit on fire. Something diagonal. Oh. No, not even showing up the silhouette. So I must be far off on that one. Ah. But it's backwards, so I have to see it from the outside. Not as clean of a fit as I was expecting. None of them have been perfect, though. I know I'm like a broken record about it, but part of me thinks of The Witness here a little bit. With the obsessive picturing of patterns amongst chaos.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
I mean, I guess you could make a ship out of corpses. They do float. I wouldn't be a fan of the smell necessarily, or the lifespan of the ship. How long that integrity is going to last. But if you're dedicated enough... Right, the gate. Glyph gate first, fire gate last. Well, that stuff looks brittle enough that I feel like she could break through with her sword.
and escape my darkness. And so can you.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire!
Okay, she's definitely actually on fire right now.
She's dying.
It's empty. It's empty. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surt and take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Oh boy. Well, this is really hype. I don't know if I want to block that.
Surt is getting stronger. Stop him now. Stop him.
God damn. She's definitely trained. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to block a sword that big. I'm definitely dodging.
Past it. There must be a focus. Focus now.
Focus now.
Stop him now. Stop him. What's he doing?
Don't you go charging up on me.
What's happening?
think I actually managed to no-hit that. Like a perfect run.
One. A greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest, your truth.
This is a really good use of what games can look like. Advanced technology and fidelity, not just for the sake of realism, but for something beyond realism. Just because you're going high fidelity doesn't mean you have to go with what reality necessarily looks like. It's something that From Software games are also pretty good at, although they don't go nearly as far as many modern games do with their fidelity. They still go after often insane environments, like some of the stuff in Bloodborne, and then stuff like this. Maybe a little less this, but more so like the stuff going on like during that fight and these crazy transitions. This is all on one unbroken shot, isn't it?
Scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds, to my world.
I mean, that's it, right? We beat the guy. So I suppose we leave now. If I can even remember how to. We probably go all the way back to the beginning. Even if we have to run there, we probably do have to run there directly. Oh, this is blocked by one tiny beam, of course. Getting the hang of combat. If we use our focus ability, it seems to create like a slow motion sequence.
Connection formed between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Ah. There's landmarks that I'm remembering. So the bridge I crossed was the one I saw before, where when I got to the end there was debris in the way. And then that was the archway that led to the first sacrifice. So the locations are memorable enough that I can navigate back and notice which of the forking branches are the right way to go. Combination of remembering landmarks and also even opening new shortcuts. In the case of the bridge, which was not accessible before.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body, an imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Whoop. Hi there. God damn, they're startling. Oh. Yeah, death seems mandatory. I believe I died when I opened... Oop. I believe I died when I tried to open the store the first time. And then arriving at the boss seemed to be a mandatory death too. Ah, shit. I'm trying really hard to keep them both in line of sight, or I get in trouble.
You're close.
Oh god, 301. This might get harder. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Come on, camera.
He can reach you.
We're still going? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what the rules are here. Break the shield. There we go. God damn. Flurry of blows. She even has different counterattacks based on what you do after the parry.
She can't get through.
Why not?
Go to the gate.
She can't.
Why?
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only
test.
passed one test.
What's the other test?
What's the other
Is there
test?
another one?
There must be the gate one.
Okay, please silence them.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
The cow that fed the giant. Gives us an escape from the voices inside.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
So what's gonna happen here? I imagine we're done with the burning sections. Ravens. How does that manifest?
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Did it just say that Odin is half frost giant? Don't remember that one. Are these wind chimes gonna come up more in Ravenland?
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Don't trust your eyes.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push this.
It's a bridge, idiot.
Come on. You did it.
Hello.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Well, that's a pretty fantastic trick, having the door vanish. Less threatening than fire. Well, the question is, did this replace the fire, or did it replace the perspective glyphs? 'Cause it's probably the glyphs, actually. It's probably still a hazard.
Could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
She's never been able to stop herself from looking. Even when she really doesn't want to look. Okay. It's getting creepy here. What am I missing here? Oh, it's just a normal door? It's never a normal door. Whoops.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Yep, nope. Was not worth going back there to look.
What is it? It's too loud.
Here we go again. That's not good. Okay, both of you at once is bad.
Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them surround you. End it.
Hello. Oh, shit. They just show up unannounced behind you. There's no warning. They're just there. You're gonna be really aware, or hope the voices call them out for you. Ah. God damn. Oh shit. That's bad. Taking my bait.
It's nearly over.
Oh. No. No. I have a pop-up that says that Hellblade has crashed and will something. Except I'm still playing it, so I don't know what that means. Let's see if I can beat the section or something. Whoop. Well, you guys can't see that pop-up, so maybe I can just ignore it for a bit. It is right in the middle of my screen right now, though.
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
We got it.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
No deaths still. Hopefully it doesn't count me quitting as a death, because I think the game has suffered a fatal error and is going to crash if I click on that OK. Oh, there it goes. Yep, there it goes. Well, that's the perfect time to end the episode.